Okay, it should be live. Hi, it's me, your mother goose Justine, and I am back with another Amberlynn Reed React. I would love to welcome my gaggle back to my flock. Today I'm going to be reacting to Amberlynn's latest upload. She kind of just uploaded it, titled, I'm Done Being Silent, Drama, Lies, Tea, and Mess. So raw, you guys. Fuck! There's going to be a timestamp to when that reaction begins, pinned in the comments, and it will also be in the description of today's video in case you want to skip the beginning. I don't blame you. I tend to babble on and on, blah, blah, blah. Hey, everybody. I usually like to wait, and let me let the dog out, but I'll just say I usually wait until the next day, but I have a busy day tomorrow, and I was already dressed because we were doing Jeopardy on Discord and stuff, so I don't know. I decided to just get this over with. You want to leave, Rosie? But they love seeing you. All right, I'm sorry, guys. She wants to go. Mert just came home. I'll be right back. That's why there's a timestamp. Okay, come on, Rosie. Come on. All right, there we go. Very good. All right, hey, everybody. So let's see. Who was first? Cole Crystal was first. I think that's a new first. Am I wrong? Sienna Snowcam, Junix. Alright, fine. I'll give Sophie credit that she was fourth, not first, like she claims. Now, me and Sophie, we were going to duke out our, what do you call it? Our rivalry, so to speak, on Jeopardy. It was me and Sophie. It actually ended up in a tie, so nothing was settled. Nothing was settled. So, and you might be asking what my problem with Sophie is. Well, you haven't been paying attention. That's right, Purbug. I'm not bragging about nothing. I'm just wearing the shirt for no reason. You did not win, Sophie. It was a flat tie. We both had 2,700 points. It was a flat tie, and then Merck came at us with a tiebreaker, and we both got it right. So, whoops. All right, let me get the chat up on my phone. I'm sorry I was okay. So I scheduled this for 6, but I'm not doing propaganda, Sophie. Everybody who was watching in Discord us playing Jeopardy knows it was a tie. It was a friggin' tie. We were actually both terrible. We both got it wrong. Happy Tuesday evening, Tim. Yeah, anyway, I'm sorry. Like I said, tomorrow's like a no-go. I would rather react to this tonight than tomorrow. So, hi, here I am. All right, let's get my chat up on my phone. I know, so many lives this week, Courtney. That's what I'm saying. I need a day tomorrow where I'm not going live. Rio won. That's right, Michael Fink. Rio always wins. I love Rio. Oh, good afternoon to the West Coast. That's right, the Golden Five. It is 6:05 p.m. here now. Jeez, it's going to be getting dark soon. You didn't win by proxy. You won by no metric, Sophie. Neither of us won. See, this is her trying to, like, finagle and tweak and trying to tweak her way into winning. And that's how she friggin' wins bingo all the time. Because she tweaks, she twerks, all these little things, and that's how she wins, and she's trying to do it here. Hey, chickpea pasta. Good to see you. Oh, chickpea pasta sounds delicious. Yeah, Becky did sabotage the YouTube stream. We tried doing that on YouTube, but unfortunately, Becky, I'm not quite sure what she does. Yep, that's right. Allie's Go Birds. It was a great game yesterday. And actually it was really tough for me to stay up for that game. It really was. I'm like, oh my God, it was so hard for me to stay up, but I did it. And I'm glad I did because it was a nice game. So. Katie said I'm seeing a lot of beef for someone who's vegan. I don't have beef with Sophie. I just don't like her. I'm kidding. I'm hazing her because she's a new mod. She's been a mod for, what, months now? I'm kidding. I just think it's jolly good fun. I got to pick on someone because Nikki is in California. I got no one. You're not late, Sloan. I just started this. I'm about to start reacting. So I watched a lot of this. We streamed this on Discord as soon as it went up, and I watched some of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing, and I forget what I watched already. So let's. I mean, I was. Anyway, I honestly forgot what I watched. I just remembered being annoyed. Sophie said she calls me Justine for some reason. Justine in 2025. Sophie is a new mod. Initiation of the mods. That's right. It's Liz. That's not true. It starts with a bang. There's no love between us. It's nothing but honest to God, like negative feelings between us. It's that. I mean, if I could sum up our quote relationship in one word, it would be agitation. Oh, the narkler is here. You're subjecting to yourself to this again. Oh, you're editing a narkler on this video? Yeah, I remember being a little ticked watching it, but you know, it is what it is. You know, yeah. If I recall correctly, though, what I do remember is I really liked her Barbie shirt that she's wearing in this one. I did. I'm gonna give it to her when I kind of like. I personally, I like the Barbie stuff at Torrid. It wouldn't be my style. It wouldn't look good on me, but I still like it. So. Oh, Bailey said, I've not been in the Amberverse for 2 weeks. Anything new? Oh, yeah, so much is new. Boy, you missed a whirlwind of things that are new. I have no idea how you're going to catch up. Wow, I feel bad for you. I mean, I'll do my best in this reaction. No one's adding you on Candy Crush. Why are you playing Candy Crush, Sophie? What are you, 4? Yeah, this is a rough one, Tim, from what I've seen. I recall. And I was watching and I was like, I gotta react to this. But I really wanted to get it over with because, like I said, I do not want to Amber anything tomorrow. So I feel like I've been reacting a lot lately. And like, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about your Titans, Michael. But yeah, it was a nice game for us yesterday, though. Even though absolutely nobody on our Discord follows football at all, so when I was posting Eagles memes, nobody was with me, but also nobody was against me, so I was just kind of alone. It's all right. I got this shirt today. It came in the mail from Torrid. I love it. Anyway. Narklet says, I'm in the kitchen laughing at, what are you, 4? I'm laughing because Mert plays that game, and I'm always so condescending when she's playing it. I'm like, oh, are you playing your color matching game? I'm like, remember the purple goes with the other purples. The oranges go with the oranges. That's right. And remember, 3 in a row. Like, I'm so annoying with it. Every time she plays a game, I mock it over her shoulder. That's right. We're all team. However, we all are Team Blue on the Discord. Go Blue soccer team. Definitely. Team Blue always. That's right. Amber, you call us haters, but we're all rooting for Team Blue over here. So don't come at us. Oh, gosh. That's not rude, melted butter print. Sophie asked, what level is Mert on? Mert! I'm not getting up and opening. I'll let you know later. I don't know. She's always playing Candy Crush, and I'm always very mean about it. It's so... That's right, Melted Butter Princess said. Go State as well. Go State Blue Team. That's right. That's right. Melted Butter Princess said in my house we always root for State. That's right. Text her. Okay, I'll ask her. She'll probably answer with something mean though, because I'm very mean about her Candy Crush playing. Let me ask her. I'm gonna say my chat wants to know what level you are on Candy Crush. See what I can't. It's so funny. All right, let's see. I'll see if she responds. We'll see. Anywho, that's right, sports ball. That's right, Michael Fick. Can she add me? I need lives. I'll ask her later. Jeez. You Candy Crush people, like, come on. You just lining up 3 or 4 candies in a row that are the same color. You act like it's like, I don't know. Thank you, Tim. I know the Eagles played very well last night. I was so nervous going into this game because I feel like last week, excuse me, I literally just ate. Last week our defense just wasn't there. So I do get it, Sophie. I used to play Candy Crush when I was a preteen. I do get it. Okay? I know what's up. There you go. Melted Butter Princess. Connect with Sophie. Get her some points. Your level 2341. Oh my god. Hey Donna. You didn't miss nothing. I see you're back. By the way, I deleted a message and now I feel bad. Well, it was way early. I forget. I deleted a message because they posted spider emojis and I haven't seen them chat since. And I'm hoping they didn't get like blocked or something. I don't know. I haven't seen them chat. Like, I'm sorry if you're watching and you're the spider person. I didn't mean to block you. I just didn't want the friggin' spiders on my screen all day. Where'd they go? What's their names? I deleted their message. I feel so bad. Hemlock Tea. I'm sorry. They posted 3 spiders and I deleted that because I do not like spiders. Please do not post spider emojis. I will delete it. So anyway, I hope I didn't like remove them from the chat. So if you're still here, please let me know. I feel bad. Oh, Hemlock, that was you. Okay, good. So I didn't block you. Good. I didn't want to block you. I just don't want spiders on my friggin'... No, spiders are not awesome. They're scary. And actually, a lot of them are poisonous. They're an invasive species. Everyone's like, oh, but spiders kill bugs and they help with the blah, blah, blah. No, they don't. Why? I hate you. What? Like, why don't they kill mosquitoes then? They don't do that. If spiders were... Listen, if spiders actually killed mosquitoes, then I would be cool with spiders, but they don't. There's still friggin' mosquitoes all over the frig, ruining my summer. I love sitting outside during the summer, but it's annoying because of the friggin' mosquitoes. So, you know, I'm just saying, yeah, the little salamander's fine. So what, Chajen? That's fine. You can post that. Right, spiders can choke Katie the human. What if, like, a spider accidentally goes down your throat while you're sleeping? Like, that could kill a person. Not only that, they're poisonous. I don't want to hear it with spiders. Plus, why do they have 8 legs? The one thing... No, Mert... Oh, yes, Mert did answer. She's 2,774. Does that help? Did that help your burning... Hemlock Tea says a therapy about that. But I'm going to go to therapy because I'm scared of spiders. If I go to therapy because I'm scared of spiders, the therapist would be like, good, that's an invasive species that can kill people. Some of them are poisonous. That's what the therapist would say. My fear is not unfounded. Venomous, poisonous, whatever, blank. Like, it's the same dang. Jeez. Anyway. Right, Lindsay said they say we swallow at least 2 spiders a year while sleeping. Yeah, I've heard that too, and that could choke a person. What if you have swallowing issues? That could kill you. Well, no, the spider in the chats are not real, Sloan, but they are awful lifelike. So no, the therapist would not immediately diagnose me as bipolar, Sophie. They would say that's a very reasonable fear. They're scary. They have 8 eyes. Like, come on. So they can see me from all angles. Like, what the frig? It's like an invasion of privacy on top of everything else. Plus, they could climb. They could look down at me. Like, come on. They're friggin' scary. MG says just step on them. And then what? There's still going to be friggin' another spider 3 feet away. Like, it doesn't matter. It never stops. No, they don't eat staples, Tim. Spiders don't do anything useful. Anyway. That's a good point. Museum Ghost said you can't swallow a spider if you have a CPAP machine. I might need to diagnose myself with I forget what that's called when you need a CPAP machine. What's that thing that Amber has? You can't breathe when you're sleeping. I forget what it's called. But I kind of want to diagnose myself with that so I can have one of those so I don't swallow spiders when I'm sleeping. Is that unreasonable? You know what? Excuse me. I just had an Alfredo that I made myself quickly before this stream. Had some, excuse me, what do you call it? Crushed red pepper. I can't talk. Crushed red pepper. Ugh. Alright. Women's Army Corps wants me to change the subject, please. Gluten Greenie said it's called obesity. Well, obesity can cause it. Alright, it's called, wait, someone said it. Sleep apnea. Thank you. Now I lost who said it. The chat is moving quickly. Sleep apnea. MG said it. Alright, yeah. Sleep apnea. Anyway, so I diagnosed myself with sleep apnea so I can use the CPAP machine. Plus they're aesthetic looking. Oh, the Alfredo's so good, Stephanie. Actually, it's an Alfredo sauce. It's by the brand Victoria's. You can buy it at Wegmans. And there's actually no oil in it. If you're like me and oil phobic, aka weight conscious, there's no oil in it. The fat is from cashews. It's like really good. It's well, it needs some salt in my opinion. Some salt, some pepper, and some crushed. It's kind of bland, I'm gonna be honest. But if you put some salt and pepper on it, it's delicious. Okay, yeah, 15 of you said it. Okay, I see you, Lindsay. Man, that was some good Alfredo. I really liked that. That was tasty. Oh, chickpea pasta. You've tried those sauces? Your favorite is the pesto Alfredo. I was this close to trying that one, but I got nervous, like Amberlynn, because I know I liked the other one so good. I was like, what if I don't like that one as much? The friggin' jar is like $7. So, knowing that, I'll buy that next. Sophie doesn't want to watch this video. Well, too bad. You're a mod and you're obligated to be here. Oh, good. Kayla's excited to watch another live. Guys, do you mind if I just, like, get this started? Let me get my chat up, because the reason why is... Alright. I don't want to talk about this too long, because I know this is going to upset a lot of you. And I'm so sorry, because I, honest to God, broke a promise. And the promise is I promised I was going to vlog it when I made the donut pumpkin bread. I would vlog it. My niece started making it, and it got made. I'm sorry. It got made, and I was in my pajamas at the time, and I wasn't ready to record, and it was already in process. So I didn't vlog making the donut pumpkin bread. I'm sorry. But I'm definitely going to make it again. I mean, this is just the beginning. It's going to be cooling down. I'm going to be baking a lot more lately. I'm sorry, everybody. I can post the recipe on Discord, but honestly, let me taste it first to see if I want to change the recipe at all. I'm sorry, everybody, about the pumpkin. It was a lie. Yeah, I lied. I'm sorry. Don't cancel me, Hemlock Tea. I'm sorry. That's right. Hiccuping Doug said you just have to make more. I made it so many times last year. I love this pumpkin bread, but it seems a little dry this time. I gotta taste it. I might want to change the recipe, add a little less water or something. We'll see. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely send a Discord picture, Dana. It's coming. I have pictures already. I just felt bad and I don't know. All right, guys, let me get this started. I don't want to talk about my donut pumpkin bread for friggin' the entire stream. All right, so here we go. Amber's done being silent because apparently she's been silent this whole time. She has no idea what it's like being silenced. I don't know. Like, she has 200,000 subscribers. What is she talking about? She's done being... Give me an example of a time Amberlynn's been silenced. I don't get it. All right. Drama, lies, tea, mess, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God. That's Amber acting like she's got, like, stuff going on in her life, I guess. That's so scandalous. All right. Let's see.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
So, welcome to So Raw... episode 3.
So raw. Like, oh, she got rid of when she edited in. So raw, you guys. Fuck. Like, remember that? Like, she edited that out, and that's a shame. She either edited it out or she was too lazy to edit it in. One of those two. But I'm sad to not see that.
We're already on the 3rd episode. I know some of you thought that I was gonna like end it after episode 1.
Amber, why did so many people think that? You kind of have a history of not following up with things. I'm just saying. And most recently, your friggin' book club. Remember that? You took it down because you let the haters get to you. Again, you took it down and blamed us.
Oh, we are going until we can't go no longer.
All
So
right,
before we get into this, I would like to say that this is me after barely sleeping for 1 hour.
So, is this the third video in a row I've reacted to where she said that she hasn't been sleeping? This is like the third one in a row. So is she posting all these like in one day? Because I think the Narkler has that theory. Like, does she just record a bunch of videos? Like, okay, I'll record So Raw, change my shirt, then I'll record this, change my shirt, this is what I ate today. Like,
I am so tired in these next clips, so I just wanted to warn you guys for...
she works very
the
hard,
weirdness
guys. She works very hard. Give her a break. All right? She's very busy.
Head.
Today I am wearing my Barbie shirt because I am a Barbie. No, I'm just kidding. I think Torrid's Barbie collection is always so cute and comfy. I personally like off-the-shoulder situation type deals, so I'm just like embracing it and loving it.
Amber like showing off her bra. She's like, look, I'm not wearing the gray one with dots anymore.
A plus-size Barbie queen.
Yeah, she does look very relaxed, right, Beth? Like, I'm kind of jealous. She looks very relaxed, which is okay. Trust me, she's not gonna get shamed for that from me.
I actually hate calling myself plus size because I'm definitely not plus size. I'm super morbidly obese.
I know. Well, that's kind of fat phobic, Amber. And then calling yourself, I don't say you're super morbidly obese. I say you have obesity.
But you know, let's just cringe together. Yes, my hair is a little cuckoo bananas today, so we're just gonna also embrace that.
All right, so that's, I don't know. So if your hair, I don't know, like if your hair's bothering you, why are you recording while your hair's like that? It's not like you couldn't change it before you press record.
So anyways, the first thing I want to talk about is kind of like a dehumanized update moment, because last episode I did talk to you guys about how I feel dehumanized. And I read some of y'all's comments. I read your guys' messages, and a lot of you actually agree with me, especially in my private DMs. You guys made me feel so validated. So I
I just want to point that out. Guys, I'm so sorry that the cracked black pepper and the crushed red pepper, it's like still in my throat. I literally just finished eating before I hit record. Anyway. Lecture Lynn is incoming, Ashley. So if you have like people messaging you who agree with you, why do you spend so much time on the haters? This is what I don't understand. And this is why she puts out so much negative content, because her focus is on the negative consistently, which is somehow our fault. God.
Appreciate that. And then there's a portion of people, especially in the comments. I noticed comments are brutal. It's like trendy to be
Amber, you better stay off our Discord.
To me. But in the comments, people were invalidating my feelings and how I felt. But I wanted to share a few more reasons why I feel like I am dehumanized on my channel. So
right, very
this
good,
one
Amber. Let's just list the ways. Missy said those private DMs or wifey DMing Amber. Right, Museum Ghost said Amber's obsessed with haters. They run her life. It's like, oh my god, they run her content too. What I do recall about this, I watched a good portion of it in the Discord. She spends a very huge chunk of this complaining about haters and people that don't believe what she says in her videos and all of it. It's so annoying.
is kind of hard. This also happened on Instagram. I'm not sure if it still is happening on Instagram, but this currently is happening on TikTok. So you search my name on TikTok and it says, no results found. This phrase may be associated with behavior or content.
Right, but it was pointed out in our Discord that if you searched her actual TikTok name, if you searched her TikTok handle, it comes right up. So the reason why this was probably taken down is for the same reason that, first of all, Amberlynn Reed was, I had to stop putting it in my own personal titles a long time ago because YouTube refused to monetize it. For some magical reason, Reddits are being taken down about Amberlynn Reed, Facebook groups. Like, it just seems to be a topic that, look, I mean, there's so much negativity associated with Amberlynn Reed content, and, and it's because, in my opinion, it's because Amberlynn Reed's content in general is negative. She's complaining about her viewers for the entirety of the video.
Violates our...
So it's just, you get what what is it? You get what you sow, or you reap what you sow. I'm sorry, guys. I was up late last night watching the game, a little past my bedtime.
Okay, how?
Okay.
How?
I don't remember, because maybe it's from, like, I don't know. You get content taken down about you all the time. It's controversial.
Really, I have a TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Right, but it's not called... It's not, your TikTok isn't called Amberlynn Reed. Amber, show us what your TikTok is called.
Right here, I have a TikTok.
Right.
I am not off of TikTok. I've never done anything bad on TikTok.
All right.
I was making money on TikTok at one point, but then they stopped the creator fund. Oh,
all right.
It's nothing.
All right. At least Amber didn't blame TikTok of fat phobia because she lost her monetization or whatever. It wasn't anything personal.
I have done.
Right. Ellen said maybe she's not as famous as she thinks she is. I mean, she really thinks she's like Trisha Paytas category.
On TikTok to create this to happen. And also, this happened with Instagram.
Yes, she's claiming TikTok is dehumanizing her, Thornback. This is her idea of dehumanization. Considering all the things that are happening to women around the world, this is what Amberlynn considers dehumanization.
As well. And I did nothing. I still have a profile on Instagram. I've never been kicked off of Instagram, so it was nothing I did. So in my head, I was like, okay, is it because I'm just controversial, if you will? So I thought of one of the most unliked YouTubers, or what people would like to consider someone who is extremely unliked, which I completely disagree. And I looked up Trisha Paytas on TikTok. She's viewable. There's tons of profiles.
Amber, here's my question. Is Amberlynn Reed the name of your TikTok? This is my question. I literally don't know the name of her TikTok. Do you guys know? Maybe nothing comes up because your TikTok name is not Amberlynn Reed. Am I wrong?
There's hashtags, etc. So I said, you know what? How about I try someone else? Shane Dawson. We all know all the scandals, everything that he's done.
Yes, we know.
He still pops up as well.
So Amber, you're not as famous as Trisha or Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson has 3 million views, 3 million followers. That's why. Let's see how many followers Trisha had. All right, well, it doesn't pop up right there, so I don't know. But I'm sure much more than Amberlynn Reed has.
Like, okay, well, what's different about me? Like,
You're not nearly as famous, ass. If you search my full name on TikTok, nothing's gonna come up. Like, anyway. Oh, Cat Lou said Amber searched on the videos tab for her name and people tab for Trisha's and Shane's. Okay, so her name is Rarity Cat, and and somebody searched. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Rarity Cat on the Discord. They searched it, and it was right there. Anyway.
what did I do? I literally am just a small YouTube channel.
Yeah, duh. That's why. God. Yeah, TikTok is fat phobic Thornback. With all the content on TikTok of all the friggin' morbidly obese TikTok, trust me, I've seen it all. It's not like there aren't obese people on TikTok, Amber.
So I tried to think, okay, so what's the differences between me, Trisha, and Shane besides the obvious?
They're YouTube famous and you're not?
Oh, I have an eating disorder. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go on the other side of the spectrum, someone else on YouTube who has an eating disorder.
Amber, you think, why? Like, you really think she is so obsessed with this? She really thinks. Like, there's morbidly obese people on TikTok making videos like, what I eat in a day, not on a diet. She's, like, so infuriating. Like, besides the obvious. Well, maybe the obvious that you want to besides is why your name doesn't come up when you search it. Like I said, if you search my full name on there, you're not going to find, nothing's going to come up on TikTok.
And people love to talk about it. Eugenia Cooney. If I pronounce her name wrong, I do apologize. So I looked her up on TikTok. Well, there she is. There's a bunch of hashtags with her and a bunch of names with her. So why is there no results found for me?
Oh, Amber, jeez. It's got to be a conspiracy. It's got to be a conspiracy. Friggin', your name is not Amberlynn Reed on TikTok. That's why it doesn't come up. It's something else. It's something weird. Yeah, Tess Holiday is on TikTok. Can you guys give me some more examples? Like, I watch, I don't know, I see smaller, not famous, very obese individuals on TikTok being like, what I eat in a day and I don't give an F, right? Like, I mean, those kinds of videos are a little entertaining to me. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's not a conspiracy, Amber. Oh my God. She is comparing herself to Eugenia, Sarah, which I think in many ways it is a fair comparison. I'll give her that. But in this case, it's not fair. Wait, was she really searching the videos section of TikTok when she did that? Can I find it again?
Did. So in my head, I was like, okay, is it because I'm just... But then they stopped the creator fund. That violates our guidelines.
Yeah, videos. But the other people she searched... Let me see if I can find it quickly. I know I'm wasting your time. Let me try here.
Of their lives and reduce them to a symptom or a disorder. This is literally...
Sorry, guys. I don't know. Whatever.
So I looked her up on TikTok. Well, there she is.
Right. Here she searched users. I can't. Better call FBI Frank. That's right, Ellen. Let me skip ahead. Sorry, guys. I skipped ahead too much. Okay, let me stop. Sorry.
3 seconds. What could be being posted? I have seen several bullying, fat shaming, etc. Things on TikTok that have to do with me. I've seen it. People have sent it to me. And this is just another way where I feel dehumanized.
All right.
Anytime someone reduces a human being to a single characteristic, especially a negative one, they're dehumanizing. So some examples of that is alcoholic, addict, diabetic, schizophrenic.
So is it dehumanizing when I reduce her to ass? Is that... So any insult is dehumanizing? I mean, I agree with all this. If you reduce people to this kind of stuff, it's, right, it robs people of the full complexity of their lives and blah, blah, blah. Look, there's a whole slew of issues with Amber. I can't say I reduce her to one thing.
All rob people of the full complexity of their lives and reduce them to a symptom or disorder. This is literally how it feels. People call me fat. People call me liar. Okay. You guys have created this character, Liar
Amber,
Lynn.
You have got to expand your world. Honestly, you think this is the worst thing? Being called fat or being called a liar? Do you have any idea what other people are putting up with around the world? The dehumanizing things do happen. I'm not saying dehumanizing is fake. I mean, this woman who has 200,000 subscribers on YouTube and thing with a fully functional TikTok that hasn't been banned or anything. Even if it was shadow bans, like, that's not dehumanization. It's just, oh my God.
Doesn't even exist. You guys make me feel like...
Well, that's true. At least she's not blaming Becky, right, Booker?
My eating disorder is the only thing that I am. And me being super morbidly obese is the only thing that I am. Or, my favorite, I'm a narcissist, according to a lot of people. Wow. So I noticed a lot of people didn't like that I used the word
I know, but but being called these things is not dehumanization. If you go on YouTube, people are going to say all sorts of stuff about you. I could, well, sorry, the kids are yelling for some reason. I don't know if you hear it. Anyway, people get called all sorts of names as soon as you put yourself on YouTube, people say terrible things. So I'm just saying. But it's not a majority, at least not in my case. So I don't spend too much time on it when I make content. God.
So I decided, here are some other words that I want to show you that also mean around the same thing. To degrade, to diminish, to belittle. All of those things are happening. People are degrading me, how I look, how I talk, what I wear, things that have happened with me.
So Amber, to compare that to dehumanizing is a little histrionic, in my opinion. Does that make me dehuman? I mean,
things happen with me in the present, currently, it doesn't matter what it is. People diminish my accomplishments, but they make
accomplishments. Well, apparently that happens in the Amberverse and I missed it.
My failures super freaking huge. Like it's wild. I am belittled all the time. So people are asking, why are you talking about this now? Why are you talking about haters or hater nation? Why are you talking about the reaction channels? It's because I'm finally using my voice.
As Amber, it's like you complain about us in every single video. What is she talking about? Like, what do I think I've been talking about this whole time? Like, I've been reacting to you, reacting to us for literal years.
So long, I let rumors become false facts because I didn't say anything. I didn't stand up for myself. I have had reaction channel after reaction channel after reaction channel just make money, laugh themselves to the bank because of me. They react to my content constantly, spreading speculation and rumors.
I wouldn't say constantly. It's just after you post. Not constantly. You post something, I watch it and react. It's that simple. Look. I've said this before. That you can't, how do I say it? I'm kind of playing the game by her rules. Like she's clickbaiting herself, so I'm reacting to it. It's a fair game.
And lies. And it's like, I finally want to use my voice now, and it doesn't matter.
Finally, Amber, you've been silenced this whole time with your hundreds and hundreds of thousands of friggin' followers on YouTube. Jesus.
Do it before. All that matters is that I'm doing it now, because for so long I stayed silent, and I don't think that's fair. So you
just don't say anything in all your other videos. You're just dead silent on these issues. I do not think so.
That's right. I feel like you need to stand up for yourself. You need to use your voice. I know a lot of people just want to say, oh,
Jesus.
ignore it. It's different. Yeah, sure. Let's ignore someone telling me my hair is ugly. That's different.
Okay.
The shit that I'm talking about goes so much deeper.
Okay, I'm trying, Amber, I've had people say to me that I raised money to put my dog down. Right? Yeah, I've ignored that. Yes, I ignore it because it's BS. That's stupid. I'm going to ignore it. I'm not going to waste a breath when I have plenty of supporters. That's ridiculous. God.
So I feel like
you're not the only one who people see crap about online. I have been online since 2010. I've had Onision's fans come after me back in 2010. I've had Petrolude's fans come after me also in 2010. You ignore it. Because you have supporters. Why would you go on and on complaining when you have supporters? Make content for the supporters. So you've had supporters sit here and listen to you bitch for 7 minutes and 38 seconds now about haters.
can talk about this for literally forever, but we're not going to do that. I will continue this discussion on my channel. I will continue using my voice and sticking up for me because I know I deserve better. I thoroughly do not think that
I agree with, yes, you deserve better than what you've been giving yourself. That's been my whole point. So I agree with you. Am I still a hater or whatever? Because you deserve better food in your body. You deserve better health care. I agree with you completely. All right, that I agree with.
Done anything as bad as what people make me seem like.
Okay.
Not a damn thing. So the next thing is, what happened to your merch? I have gotten this question so many times, so I figured I would answer it now. So the merch I made is simplistic. It's modern in my opinion. It's funny. It's something that I would enjoy wearing.
Merch moment. Who would buy that, Amber? I'm sorry. But that's such a literal copy and paste, what's the word I'm looking for? Not copy and paste. It's like a generic. It's a generic font. It's a shirt that says merch. Come on, guys. Oh, God.
I personally don't like super gaudy or colorful merch. That's not my style.
Okay, that's kind of cute. That I might buy. That's cute.
That's not what I want. And the simplicity of my merch.
So are you saying that interesting merch that's thoughtfully made by an artist is gaudy? That's such a generic font, Creative Lynn.
People took as laziness.
Yes.
When you guys wouldn't even believe how long it took me to do this, because I do not understand how to do this. So this did take me some time.
Are you telling me that you made the font? Because I'm being honest. My JP Metz merch, my friends literally created a font for them. It took them a long time to make my merch, right? It was I'm not bragging. I'm not, I hate to say, oh, my merch is better than Amber Lynn's, but kind of, because the Get Your Frown On shirt, that was not a generic font. He literally made it. My friend Jesse. I wonder what he's up to these days. I miss him. Anyway. That's art. Literally, that, Amber, that was a generic font that you got from MS Paint or something. Oh my God.
Liked what I made.
Yes, everything is a monumental effort for her. That's very true, La Countess.
I thoroughly did. And people were calling it lazy, saying a horror.
No, I don't think you can buy the JP Metz merch anymore. Wait, no. I have shirts in the underbar. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about my own merch. I do have some shirts that, once again, my friend, who's a literal graphic artist, made for me. So, Anyway, so you can check that. It's under my video. You can see it there.
Well, it was.
I forget about it all the time.
And that it was ugly and just all this stuff. And it's just like, that's the style that I wanted. Me. I like the simplicity
Wait,
of it.
Stop it. The font is supplied in the Teespring app. Are you serious, the Narcoler? I don't know that much about, like I said, my friends did my merch for me. Actually, I let them get the proceeds from it, so I don't know. It's just something I have for you guys. I did not know that. Oh, I missed the punching ring too, Evergreen. It was lost in the flood of 2011, if you remember that, the sewage flood.
I think it's cute, it's dainty, and it's not colorful and in your face, because I don't want that to be my.
So colorful merch is in your face? Like, just because a merch has a color, it's, I don't know, she thinks it's gaudy. Amber, no, everybody wants a merch shirt that just says merch on it. That's stupid.
Merch. So I decided to stop speaking about the merch because I started to feel dumb, because so many people hated it and so many people called me lazy. Instead of just expressing your opinion and saying this isn't my style, it's not something I'm into.
Right, she just bought neon clothes. She's wearing a bright pink shirt that says Barbie. Oh my god. See, the dainty girl phone thing would have been cute if it wasn't a form Teespring font. Like, it would have been cute if it was designed right and stuff.
I became Lazy Lynn, and it's like, nothing is ever good enough, which is fine. Everyone has different clothing styles, different things that they like to wear, which I understand. I get that. But it's just like, the fucking backlash was crazy over some simplistic merch. Like, there's bigger problems in the world.
Okay, simplistic isn't the word. I'm sorry. Simplistic isn't the word. Amber, yes, it was friggin' lazy. You did it in Teespring. You can hire people to make merch for you. If you don't have a very generous friend like I did, right? You could... Oh my god.
So in my first So Raw video, I'm pretty sure it was my...
Yeah, she does the bare minimum. That's the thing, Hiccuping Duck. Like, and I believe that it was a monumental effort for her because she usually does nothing.
First one, I talked about the first time I was taken from my parents in foster care. And I got some people saying, like, what do you mean you were taken from your parents in a cop car? Like, you're such a liar. They don't...
Okay, this was probably like 3 or 4 people. And she's spending minutes on this in a video. Like, guys, come on. If there was some stupid rumor in my friggin' comments, I wouldn't even acknowledge it. I'd probably delete it.
Cars, and I'm over here just like, they did, they do, and they will. I was actually taken from my parents twice. The one time that I told you guys, and then there was another time, it was actually a trial. My parents were able to fake it and say that they were sober, better, improved, they had jobs, etc., etc. So me and my brother got to live with our parents as what they called a trial. And that trial was not successful. Things actually got worse and things got bad. So I was actually a teenager, very young teenager, when this happened. And then I was actually taken from them again. And the story is so similar. I was at school. I got called into the office.
All right, all right, Amber, I believe you were in a cop car. I'm sorry. I'm going to skip this part. I'm sorry, guys, just because.
This isn't a movie. This is my real life. People are like,
wait.
Like in movies, like, it's nasty. This is my real life. People are like, how come, like, in movies, like, it's never a cop that takes kids? I think she's lying.
Like I said, that was probably like 2 people that said that, Amber. I believe this. I believe this story. It's terrible. I'm not skipping it because I think it's a dumb story. I'm skipping it because I don't want to spend all day on reacting this, and because you think I'm so obsessed with you. Trust me, I'm not. Anyway.
To be put in the back, like, because picked up my brother. Come on now. So I just wanted to clarify that,
so
yes.
Really? Come on now. She's saying to the 3 people that doubted this story. So, like, Right. Ella said that's the rumor she decides to respond to, the one that no people believe. I believe this terrible stuff happened to her. I believe, but she's talking to the 3 or 4 people that thinks this is made up. It's like, Amber, get with it. Wait.
Really true. Like, that is the point of these videos, and the point of my YouTube is I want to be vulnerable and I want to share things.
So this was many minutes she spent talking about this, because she already told this story, but this was for the 3 people that didn't believe the story.
You guys, and it's just like really hard to do when I feel. So the next question, I actually got this from Instagram. Did you and wifey have sex the first day you met?
God, who asked this? I hate you. Who asked this? You must be from the vile ALR section in our Discord. Not necessary, whoever you were. I blame you.
And
that was you, wasn't it, Sophie? Jeez.
We actually did. We don't need to go into detail, but I will say that I was really nervous, but it was amazing, of course.
All right, very good.
So people are asking, am I still doing scratch art? Why did I stop showing it in
What
video?
drama? There's no scratch art drama. People thought it was boring. You stopped doing it, I guess. Like that, or stopped showing it. Like,
I'm actually not doing scratch art anymore. And I'm not showing it in videos because I'm not doing it, but also because you guys didn't want that anymore. A lot of you were not interested. I actually watched this vlogger, Sarah Ray Vlogus, I love her vlogs. Like, they just
she's really comparing herself to Sarah Ray Vargas right now. I love Sarah Ray Vargas, by the way. I love her. I don't watch her vlogs, but I love her content. Anyway, she's really comparing herself to her right now. Like, she probably thinks her clothing hauls are as good as hers. Like, oh, she does clothing hauls, so why aren't I so well loved as much as Sarah? Like, she probably really thinks that. She sees no difference between herself and Sarah Ray Vargas. Like, for real. Oh my God.
And so low key. And in one of the videos that I was watching from her, I'm behind her videos by like a few weeks. Behind on her videos. Sorry, you guys. I got 1 hour of sleep.
Again. Amber, it's almost as if you should go talk to someone about your sleeping problems. There's lots of things that could cause you to have a bad night's sleep. First of all, if you're feeling, if you have bipolar disorder and you're manic, that's one thing that can cause it. If maybe you have sleep apnea, that could cause sleeping problems, right?
We're going to talk more about my sleep schedule in some other video because we ain't got to
Bracey asked, has a YouTube comment ever made you do anything? I've seen nasty comments that I've deleted. That's it. Like, there's been comments that I'm like, this is so stupid, and I deleted it. That's happens. Sometimes I get comments making fun of my teeth or something, my mouth, because I have, no overbite that I can do literally nothing about. Even braces wouldn't help me. So I delete them. Like, I don't know.
Right now, but I purposely got 1 hour sleep to try to fix my sleeping schedule so I can actually fall asleep at a normal.
Amber, so you've either been doing this is the thing. So you've either been keeping yourself up for days trying to fix your sleep schedule, or you're filming these all in one day, which, who knows, maybe, possible. I don't know. Or you need to see, or you have something else going on and you need to talk to a doctor about it. But we all know Amber's smarter than doctors.
I'm so tired. And that 1 hour of sleep consisted of like off and on sleep. So I technically haven't even slept in, it's been a hot minute. So I am very tired, but I'm trying to make myself tired so I can fall asleep at a normal time. Anyways, so I was watching this vlogger and she loves to talk.
Has that been going on for days? Like, this is the millionth video in a row I've reacted to that she said this. Oh my God. Are you and wifey up all night doing the whatever? Is that what's going on? Like, what's the matter with you? Why aren't you sleeping?
About books.
Obviously, Sarah Ray Vargas has am I saying it right? I love her videos. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. I am subscribed. Anyway, yes, she definitely has a better personality.
With her. We both love reading, so I understand the passion behind it, and I love when she actually films and talks about books that she's reading. gives me ideas of what to
Yeah,
read.
she's probably not talking about young adult novels.
And people in her comments were like
God.
telling her that it's boring, they're not interested in it. But
Because we're not 13 anymore, Amber.
the thing is, she tried to explain that, like, it's something that she's passionate about. It's something that she enjoys doing. So she wants to talk about it because she doesn't.
Amber, it's because she's a much more likable person. Period. Point blank. Does she spend whole videos talking about her haters? Does she spend whole videos talking about things that 3 or 4 people said in your comment section? God.
Purposely do things for the vlog. She simply just vlogs her life. And that's kind of what I've tried to convey as well, is like, I'm not purposely doing things in my life to vlog. I'm simply just vlogging the things in my life. And if it's books or scratch art,
and that's why they're so boring.
or Legos, whatever it may be, I want to feel happy enough and content enough and safe enough to share those things on my channel, even if some people aren't interested. But that's what I feel like is fun about vlogs. You're watching someone else's life.
Listen, Amber, post what you want. Some people are gonna like it, some people aren't gonna like it. Period. Jeez, this is now 15 minutes of her yelling at us, guys.
You're watching them do things that maybe you don't do, or
Right, Booker said, we're sick of it, big girl. Go outside. God.
some things that you
Yes, Legos can be cool, Valentine. They can be very cool. I liked her Lego content. I'm not gonna lie. I thought her Legos were cool. You guys can make fun of me all you want for that. I don't care, because no, those Legos with like thousands of pieces or hundreds and thousands or thousands, whatever, like those really big Legos are not for kids. And it's kind of a cool hobby, I think, in my opinion. So, but she doesn't do that anymore.
do. I just feel like when a lot of people start tearing me down when it comes to a certain something, it actually really does get to me mentally. So then I just try to...
Well, that's not our that's your problem. You got to talk to someone about that. Like, if you like doing something and people tear you down... Look, I'm just gonna... Here I go talking about myself, but when I make something, it gets mocked and belittled just because it's vegan, right? I had to trick my sister into eating a lemon loaf I made not long ago. It was a complicated, intricate lie that my niece made it. It was from a TikTok recipe. My sister ate it. She was like, "Oh, this is so good." And then I bursted out and said, "Ha, it's vegan." Like, it doesn't mean I'm going to stop making vegan things just because literally nobody in my house eats them and they make fun of it and assume it's gross. That's fine. I'm going to eat it. Jeez. And I'm going to enjoy it. Why does she let other people get to her so much? It's so annoying. And then she yells at us for a long time about it.
all together. So when a lot of people were saying how, like, I'm a little kid, why am I doing scratch arts for kindergartners? I kind of just felt dumb about the whole thing and just took it off of my channel. So I want to talk about...
So hopefully she didn't stop doing it. I mean, apparently the scratch art was therapeutically helping her, even though here we are, all this time later, still binging, still not sleeping, still having to take weeks off of YouTube because of her mentals.
Conspiracies that I believe in.
All right.
Okay. So before I get into this,
I remember the first one, and I'm gonna skip the first one just because I'm gonna be real. My dad is really into this first conspiracy theory about the moon, and it's something he rants about, and it's something that he would debate anybody about. So I know enough about it to know that it's heavily censored on YouTube, to a point that you could only find things on YouTube that, this is what he says, you can only find things that are debunking it. So I do not want that content on my channel because I don't want to be taken down. So I'm skipping that whole moon thing. So all this, I don't want to get flagged or something for it.
Conspiracies, okay? So the last one is, I thoroughly believe that Stevie Wonder... This is just one conspiracy.
Wait.
You saw...
Did I skip the conspiracy?
Green screen. And
the green screen, that's talking about the moon.
Was disheartening.
All right.
I thoroughly believe that Stevie Wonder is not blind. Look at this clip, okay?
I didn't see this.
How does he see?
Wait, what?
in a loud room with loud people, loud singing, loud band, loud audience, how does he know that the microphone is falling?
Wait.
Like, you can't hear that. The microphone, I have
Wait,
been
that's Stevie Wonder in the
near
sunglasses,
microphones
right?
like that,
You
and
didn't
you
know it
don't
was
hear
falling.
those falling. Especially, imagine
I don't know, you can probably hear it, feel it. Let me tell you something. I was reading some stuff about cats, right? And cats, because, all right, he can't see, right? He probably, I don't know anything about Stevie Wonder or why he can't see, but I'm assuming he spent a large majority of his life, if not his whole life, not seeing. So you learn to navigate the world in different ways. Hearing, feeling, maybe he could feel it falling. Like cats, they use their whiskers, right? To do all sorts of stuff. Like I had no idea. I Googled it once because actually I won't tell you why I Googled it. But if you were to cut off a cat's whiskers, they wouldn't be able to navigate the world. Like they would be very disoriented. It's interesting. I just imagine that you would, if you would kind of feel something's off.
music and the drums, like, because it's just like a crazy loud scene in this scene, and I don't have it played because I don't know about copyright or whatever. Tell me how that's possible.
Right, because like I was explaining, like if you went your whole life not seeing, you still have to live life and get around your house, and so you feel like right now I'm feeling this. I just hit my hand on something, so I'm like, oh yeah, I got that there, right? I mean, anyway, yeah, yep. Nicole said blind shaming Lynn, so anyway,
It don't add up.
right. Who said it? Ella said dolphins use echolocation. I'm not saying that Stevie Wonder uses echolocation. I'm just saying he obviously uses he uses his other senses, and he gets around the world without falling all the time, I'm assuming. So he's getting around another way.
So those are just 3 fun conspiracies because people like to ask me like,
Oh, 12's my limit said she effed up saying that about the king, Mr. Wonder. I mean, I thought that was kind of rude too. Right? Altis said, girl is dehumanizing more than us. Look, that's terrible. Like, you're gonna accuse a blind man of not being blind. Oh my god.
some that you believe in or you think are
Right, that's a good conspiracy. Six Bacons asked, how is it possible for you to put a seatbelt on? Like the conspiracy, like when Amber buckled in other videos back where she used to go places, and she puts on a seatbelt, but her hands here the whole time she's driving. The car isn't going. Her hands like here.
interesting. When I say that I believe in them, I should have done a disclaimer. I wouldn't say that I thoroughly believe in them. So next question is,
so that's Amber saying that what conspiracy theories you've entertained? I don't know. Do you believe in them or not? She's so... Oh, God.
I get diagnosed with bipolar after just 1 session with a psychiatrist. So I was officially diagnosed with bipolar almost 4 years ago. And I did vlog the experience, if you will. It took 1 session for the psychiatrist to know that I was bipolar and I was inaccurately diagnosed with depression for my whole life. I was always diagnosed with depression. The first time I was ever diagnosed with depression was 9. And I would go on these antidepressants and they would either make me more sad or they would make me angry, or you know, I went through suicidal thoughts and I would self-harm myself, and no antidepressant ever worked for me. And
all right, I don't I've never been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, or I was diagnosed with depression in one visit. I remember once, I think. So I mean, the thing is with this is that I actually really believe that she has bipolar disorder. So, or, I mean, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, but she seems to have the symptoms of, especially with the whole not sleeping for weeks and then being unable to upload for weeks thing. It seems kind of consistent for me. So, anyway.
Then I saw this psychiatrist almost 4 years ago, and she said, they don't work for you because you're bipolar. You know, she talked to me, ran tests. It was a couple hours visit, and I will say, I didn't know you could be diagnosed that quickly either, but she prescribed me a mood stabilizer.
Yes, this was Becky era, Linda. I remember it's the weirdest thing because I remember they all went to the psychiatrist, and I feel like they were all diagnosed as bipolar in one visit. So, yeah, I mean, who was it? Oh my gosh, LOL said, I'm a psychologist. You can be diagnosed in one assessment session. I'm not sure. Yeah, I imagine you can be. I'm not a doctor or nothing. I don't know much about bipolar. I have a family member with it. And I can tell you that a lot of her symptoms are very, very consistent with someone who has it and is either on the wrong medication or needs an adjustment to their dose, and who needs to talk to their doctor and be honest with their doctor about what's going on. So, anyway.
Lamictal, because bipolar, and I was nervous. I was like, is this just going to be another situation where it makes me worse?
You know, funny enough, my family member takes Lamictal too, and it does help her a lot, to a point. There were a lot of medications she doesn't have to take anymore because it helps her so much. And she doesn't have these issues about not sleeping, about depressed for weeks, unable to work for weeks because YouTube is her job apparently. She doesn't have these issues because she gets her medications right, and when problems come up, she's on the phone with her doctor right away. So, okay, the sun is like setting and it's gotten dark, so hang on a second, guys. I gotta turn my lamp on. I can barely see in here. So there's gonna be a cozy little warm light. Sorry, I can't see. I don't know if that changed the I don't know if that changed anything for you guys, but it changed a lot for me. Okay. Sorry. Getting my chat back up. Anyway.
It actually worked. It actually helped. My manic episodes were far in between. My lows.
Oh no, they do not seem far in between. It seems like you're having issues right now. Talk to your dang doctor. You're not sleeping.
They were just tiny little dips, tiny little normal dips in my life instead of feeling like I'm buried.
Amber, you just didn't upload for a whole week. You didn't record for a week. That is not a tiny dip. This is your job. I mean, it's one thing if you decide to take a planned vacation, but you came on YouTube like, oh, I couldn't record, guys. And then all of a sudden you were more caught up. Do you guys remember that? That wasn't that long ago. I mean, that's not a little dip. That's an issue you got to talk to your doctor about. Do you guys think that she talks to her doctor and she's like, oh, everything's great? Do you think she does that?
Beneath all just the sadness.
Right. Paris said she thinks being bipolar is, quote, cute. It's also an excuse for her to not upload sometimes. Thank you so much for the super chat, Nietzsche. She said, subscriber to JP Metz and all your channels since 2008. Hell yeah, thank you. I don't give an F about Amber, but I still always tune in. Thank you so much. That was so nice. That warmed my heart. I've been watching so many JP Metz videos lately.
Dirt. Like, the Lamictal completely changed my life. And that's how I know, without a doubt, that her diagnosis is true. Because finally, we were able to put a diagnosis to my problems, get a medication that helped me.
Helped. At least you put that in the past tense because she needs an adjustment or something.
How she did it. I went to the appointment. She did it. I still see the same psychiatrist for almost 4 years now.
Oh, damn. So you drive 2 hours to see that psychiatrist? Oh, my God.
This psychiatrist has been in my life, and she has changed my life because she listened to me.
Right. Haley said she probably ghosts them until she feels bad enough to talk to them honestly. She just, right.
No one else would. And
that's probably why sometimes she goes a long time between medications, because I didn't know this, that she's still seeing that same doctor from where she used to live 2 hours away. And so she probably, you know how sometimes when you take these medications, or at least my family member, like you can call and get a refill, but after a while, it's a psychiatric medication. After a while, they need you to come into the office, right? And Amber can easily do that. So, she has to wait until she can get a ride there. That's probably why she goes times without her medication, because the doctor's like, no, I can't refill this because I have to see you. So in my family member's case, that's about every 3 months, I think.
For that, I am so freaking appreciative. Like, we found something that works, and now it's just up to me to take the damn medicine. So we have a rumor.
Yeah, that's a lot. So Amber has a hard time doing that, and we expect her to make half-decent merch. That we're asking too much, guys.
Amber Lynn is in a poly relationship.
Look, that is not our rumor. That is not us. I'm almost positive that Amber Lynn herself mentions something about poly and someone, her wifey being poly. That wasn't us. We didn't make that up. Am I wrong? God, I gotta go back and look. I know that wasn't our rumor that we just made up out of nowhere. This whole poly thing, and then Amber pretended that she was bi for a second because we wondered if, or I don't. Do you guys remember all that? Like, and then she was talking about maybe being with a guy, and then we were speculating if Winifred wants to be with a guy because she's bi, and like there were all these rumors swirling because we were not the ones who invented this poly thing. I'm almost positive. Thank you. Cheeto said you're right. Yeah, she offered up the info. Am I wrong, Thornback? She talked about this herself. Yeah. Like, this isn't our rumor. Dang, and then weirdly, Winifred goes missing sometimes, guys. Like, where is she?
So I'm gonna let y'all know right here.
Yeah, she was clickbaiting her sexuality, Kay. She definitely.
Right now, I'm a one gal type of gal.
I believe that.
I only want to be with one person.
I believe it.
I only want to love one person.
Believe it.
And make love to one person.
Right, I believe it.
I want that one person to be my best friend, my lover, my other half.
I believe it. I believe it.
And I need that to be the same energy from my other half.
Fair.
I have to be their one and only.
Fair.
So no,
right.
I'm not in a poly relationship.
All right.
My partner is not in a poly relationship. It's just us.
Okay. Good.
Me and wifey. That's it.
Okay.
I will never, ever be in a poly relationship. I am way too jealous.
Right, I remember this back then. I remember this. You're acting like we made this up. I remember that back then, that she was into it and you were not. I remember that. So I believe you. Move on, please. You've been going on for a long time.
I'm just going to be honest. I'm way too jealous and think...
Right, that I definitely believe. Amber, I entirely believe that you want your partners all to yourself. That's why you moved Becky 2 dang hours away from her family.
Please.
Just so that you could more easily order your Uber Eats. Thank you so much for the super chat, Veronica. Oh, that's very generous. Thank you. She said, please make it stop. Why do we do this to ourselves? Because it's fun. I have a lot of fun in these streams.
My girlfriend doesn't want that. So, if you're poly, be with
Your
poly.
girlfriend doesn't want it? Well, I mean, she did at one point.
But if you're monogamous, never change for anyone, okay? So,
right,
people have been asking my opinion on Nikocado Avocado
Yes.
and how he, like, shades me all the time.
Yes, he does. I can't believe Amber had the nerve to delve into this question. What's she gonna say?
And all this stuff. And honestly, my opinion is just that I'm just queen. I'm his muse, I'm entertaining, and I inspire him
Amber,
to be...
the delusion. She thinks she's Nikakoto's muse. Guys, I can't. Can you imagine? Oh my god, the delusions. Yikes. Oh my god, she really believes this. Okay.
funny and quirky and dainty. So my
He's amazing. I think he's so funny.
opinion is that I love that for him. And I hope he continues on the journey of trying to be my clone or something.
He's not trying to be your clone. He's openly mocking you. I paused at 2222, guys. I feel like that's good luck if you want to make a wish.
I don't know. He seems a little obsessed. Okay, so...
No, he seems like he's pissed. Actually, he seems like... He seems like he's really pissed and disgusted with your videos. That's what he seems like.
Advice segment.
Like I'm not like okay, I make video after video about Amber. I admit, and if a person wants to call me strange for that, that's fine. I'm not obsessed with you, Amber. I promise that my brain turns off to you as soon as I'm done with these. That's why I needed to react to this tonight so I can take the day off Amber tomorrow. Okay, he's not obsessed. You're just good content because a lot of people are annoyed with you. So you're kind of a what do you call it? It's a low hanging fruit. I'll say it's either that or he's really pissed about you, really pissed at you about something. It's one of the two.
I hate my boyfriend's cooking. I always lie and say I like it because I don't want to hurt his feelings. Should I be honest?
No.
So I have been in this situation in the past.
You sure have, but the other way around. Poor Becky had to pick things out of the weird chili soups or whatever you made, Amber. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, this has to be a troll question. I agree, username. This has got to be a troll. This is brutal, guys. Come on. I wouldn't ask this. This is like flat mean.
Thankfully, not with my current girlfriend. I'm not going to
I mean, I'm pretty sure she does all the cooking for you, Amber.
say who, but in the past, I have ate people's cooking that I was like, ew. And 9 times out of 10, actually,
What happened, Amber? It didn't have the dopamine hit that you were after? Was the cooking a little too healthy for you?
Out of 10, I just lie and said I liked it. You know, it's like those little white lies. Oop, let me get it now. The reaction channel.
Nicole said plot twist. The person that asked his wifey. Well, to be fair, maybe Winifred likes her cup of noodles. That could be possible.
Amber Lynn admitting
It's kind of hard to mess those up.
lying. We all do it. We all do it. We don't want to hurt someone's feelings. But as I've gotten a little older, I've realized that, like, especially if you're in a relationship with someone and they like to cook for you or they cook often for you, if you tell them you like their food, they're going to keep cooking it. So I think you should just be honest.
No. Amber would absolutely not accept eating food that she didn't like. That's why she could never stick to her own diets, because then she's doing the cooking and it's healthy food. That's why she can't stick to it.
Do it nicely, or depending on your relationship, be funny about it. Maybe joke about it. I don't know. Like, everyone's relationship is different. I know in my case, like, if my girlfriend ever made something that I didn't like, which thankfully that has not happened.
Amber, well, I mean, she does all the cooking. Let's be real. Yeah, Junik said you're 31. This should be something you've been able to communicate. I mean, geez Louise, God.
I mean, like, here's a perfect example. I'm super
Amber,
weird.
you don't have to provide a perfect example. We've watched it. For the record, I am missing Jeopardy right now. I'm doing this for you guys.
When it comes to, like, meat, chicken, etc. My girlfriend knows how to make chicken like how everyone likes it. Juicy, tasty, and all that. But, like, I like mine dry. I like mine so dry. And so she'll make mine like that for me. And there has been times in the past where, like,
I haven't had chicken in a minute, but guys, dry, God.
It wasn't dry enough.
Right, Veronica said, in my case, never happened. Everybody loves my chili. Right, her boiled chicken chili.
I was just honest about it. You know, it's just, you have to be honest with things like that, especially, like, just being in a relationship.
You especially have to. No, Amber especially has to be honest with that. I can imagine Amber will absolutely not and never put up with eating food she does not like.
Relationship in general, just be honest with your boyfriend. So next segment, that's just gonna go by really quick, is my favorites. Just, you know. So my favorite movie is A Simple Favor. My favorite song currently is TV by Billie Eilish. My favorite color is mauve. This, like, dusty mauve. Is that even how you pronounce it? Who knows? My favorite number is 1. My favorite holiday is Christmas.
What are you, 4? Come on, guys. I'm going to skip this part. What's this?
500?
Wait,
I'm in the face for $500. Absolutely not.
Bad choices.
500?
I missed it.
choose another one because
Okay.
that's just
All right, okay. Let me
Seems-
guess. That one hit too close to home or something.
fair because what am I gonna ask myself?
Okay.
If we were all in a contest, could you go a month without masturbating?
Oh, God. I don't want to know. No. I could easily go a month because me and Winifred do it 8 times a day.
Maggots are still used to clean wounds.
Yes.
In fact,
Yes.
as recently as 2004, the U.S. Food and
Well, this is actually blowing her mind. Isn't this common knowledge? Oh, my God. Rambling.
I don't mean to make these seem super ranty, like I'm raging or whatever, but I do
You did for like 15 minutes there.
have to speak up for myself, and I do have to stick up for myself and use my voice. And
You were always able to. Stop acting like we prevented you somehow. You've always been able to hit upload on YouTube, Amber. I'm pretty sure you've been sticking up for yourself this entire time on YouTube. I know I've been reacting to every video for a long time.
it's just like these reaction channels,
I'm not silencing her, Ashley. I play her entire video. Usually, I do skip some parts. Sorry.
get to spend all day and every day just talking about me. And the minute I talk about them, which is about me, I'm attacked for it. I should ignore it. No, I don't see it that way anymore. I should be
Okay,
allowed
alright, so you're
to
just gonna keep uploading these bitchy videos, like complaining about the 3 or 4 haters that say dumb things.
confirm if something's a rumor or not. I should be allowed to talk about speculations and just try to clear things up because
No one's saying you're not allowed to. And a lot of these speculations you're clearing up are stupid things that a few people have said. God, a few people are always going to say stupid things. Let it go.
too many times have I let things slide and they just got way bigger than they needed to be. So anyways, if you guys have anything you want me to talk about, topics, whatever it may be,
Please don't talk about it.
you can message me on Instagram at velvet.
Yeah, I want to talk about a few things, such as what, like, are you getting, like, what's going on with your sleep apnea? You're just gonna let that go? You don't. That's my question. You don't wonder that maybe your sleeping problems have something to do with that? Maybe. I also want to ask, when was the last time you talked to your psychiatrist? Do they know you haven't slept in days? You either haven't slept in days or you're recording all these in one day. I mean, that's something I would like to... And I don't feel like that's a hater question.
And honey, or just
Right. Mariana said Amber can't ignore anything. She needs validation and ass pats. How dare anyone say meanie beanie things about the queen?
comments below because I do read comments now.
Wow. A YouTuber who reads their comments. That's unheard of.
Community posts because I like to
Right, that's
post
another
me-
thing, Mom Amy. What about the cancer follow-up? Are you able to fit into the machine that you need to so that your oncologist can have the proper proper tests? Because at this point, without the proper tests, she's just what's the word? She's like not guessing, but doing the best, like doing the best diagnostic job she can with what she's given. She doesn't have the full picture that she needs from you. Oppression Lynn, that's right, MK.
posts so you guys can give me topics to talk about.
Oh yeah, please
I'm
give
sure you
her
guys can-
please give her topics because she can't possibly. She needs us to give her topics. She hates us, but she also needs us to give her topics because she just doesn't have anything going on that she can vlog about. She does. She could have been talking about her ankle recovery and all of it, but nope. Nope, we don't deserve it.
I'm beyond tired. I feel like I'm rambling and making absolutely no sense.
Yeah,
but
I'll
I
give it
had to
that.
film this video. I probably should have waited to do my whole don't sleep situation type deal for another day, but you know what? Today's Monday. I wanted to film this for you guys start off my Monday being awake.
Monday. I wonder if she started a new diet this day too.
A like normal, decent time because my sleeping
Right,
schedule's
yeah,
been
JK, not a word about Ozempic. That's another thing I would like to know about. What's going on with that?
horrific, but I wanted to be awake in the morning. I wanted to experience life in the morning. So I was like, you know what?
I mean, it's the same as the rest of the day. It's just in the morning.
This hour of sleep is just gonna have to be it.
Okay.
So that's that. Have you guys ever heard of the term slap happy? Like, okay, wait. Let me look up the definition of this.
I tell you who I want to slap. Guys, I'm done. Can I be done? Thank you so much for the super chat, Missy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You gave me a heart. Oh, that's a good point. The Narclord said, especially on a Monday, it's shot day for Ozempic. If she's still doing it, we don't know. We haven't heard about that in a while. Right, Ella said, I'd love to never experience life in the morning. Must be nice, Amber. I tell you what, I experience morning life every day. Because this house is the size of a shoebox. And my sister has 8,000 kids, and they're all getting ready for school. I am done, Sophie. I turned it off. I can't. I'm done. I'm so obsessed, though. Yeah, that was a crazy video, right, Mom Amy? I don't know. Like, these, I gotta give it that these so raw episodes kind of, like, do kind of give me a lot to talk about, seems like, so. Right. Thornbeck said, did you know in the morning they have food, TV, almost everything? Donnie said she lost me at Defo. Me too. Jody said that fruit platter is in the bin, I reckon. Yeah, I'm sure it is. God forbid she eats a dang vitamin. I can't. Friggin' love fruit. I can't. Yes, enough about Amber. I agree, Sophie. She said, let's talk about Steve. Her cat bit my nose just now. Her cat... See, Sophie's cats really don't seem to like her. And that's because... cats have a sixth sense. They could tell a person if they're good or not. They could, I'm kidding. Oh my god. Yeah, Lazy Dog's Ranch said raw, more like burnt to a crisp. Alright guys, I am done. It is 7:28 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? Alright guys, I'm gonna hang up. I want to remind you to please join our Discord. We have over 1,600 members now. It is growing like crazy. So, the link is in the description box. Excuse me, if you guys haven't joined yet. We're doing Pet of the Month. We're still taking entries. So, go to the pet section and submit a picture of your pet. Add hashtag POTM for Pet of the Month. And their name, please. It just makes it easier because we make, or Merc, the Narcler, makes graphics for it and stuff. So, anyway, guys, I hope you have a great evening. I'm gonna have my evening's not gonna be as good as last evening, but I'm tired. All right, guys, I will see you very soon. I will upload, after Amberlyn uploads next. All right, guys, have a great night. I know Missy said no read again. Look, it's late. I'm so sorry. Plus, look, I don't even know what to read about. Like, Amber's got so little going on. I can't. I said I broke 2 promises. I suck. I broke the promise about my next stream is going to have a reading, and I broke a promise that I will vlog it when I make pumpkin bread. And I'm the worst YouTuber, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys, but it's the evening, and Wheel of Fortune is coming on right now. All right, bye, everybody.